YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, foxxysteve, back once again. It is Steam Next Fest. You're about to see even more demos from me, starting with this one that I am very excited for. We have the spiritual successor to Disco Elysium, Zero Parades for Dead Spies. I am very excited to hop into this. Disco Elysium very quickly last year became one of my favorite games of all time. So I want to see what we have in store for this one. Let's hop into it. Hiya. That's right. Super Demo Bros. You can probably expect me to talk about this demo later on the Super Demo Bros podcast that you can find on the Neon Pocket Dimension YouTube channel. You gotta plug it. Gotta plug the new shows. Okay, what kind of spy are you? So people don't know, Disco Elysium was a CRPG style game where you're picking your stats, you're rolling your dice, you're making choices that affect the story, and this is the same type of thing. Okay. Now, I don't really know what any of this represents, so I'm gonna just pick this one because it's got blue on the mask, and that's my favorite color. Oh, it tells you once you click on it. Analytical. Your cognitive powers make up for your frail body, a big brain, and a glass jar. All right. Charismatic. An engineer of the human soul, spiritually vast, mentally undeveloped. Okay, all right. And I'm guessing this must be the bruiser. Kinetic. Yep, you excel in physical conditioning and applied violence. Emotions thwart you. I feel like for the ideal spy, I wish I could apply a D&D character to this, but I never had a spy-esque D&D character, so. I'm going to go with charismatic. I feel like probably the best thing for a spy. Right, time for a new type of character. I've never really had a character that was like suave in that way, in like a spy kind of way. They never did spy stuff. They've always been like soldiers, or in one person's case, a party boy, bounty hunters, kind of shit. Or granted, my current main driver is a bartender, but he used to be a soldier who ran away. So, mechanic in outer space. I got one of those. Raise an action skill to train your body and its impulses. All right, let's see what we got here. Where do I want to spin these at? Well, I can't really spin them in these areas. I think instincts is important. Yeah, raise the skill. Oh, it's got to be one in each category. Okay. Damn. Faculty of Relation is really good already, too. Let's go with Nerve. I think Nerve is probably the best thing. Yeah. He's my space mechanic. He is a person who has lived on what is called a Dyson sphere, which is that theoretical idea of spacefaring megastructures that are so gigantic they're basically the same size as a planet. And he's never lived anywhere else. So before the campaign starts, that's his entire world. And everyone on the Dyson sphere, you know how people on Earth have last names like Smith because like their family was like a blacksmith back in the day, like that was your trade. So his last name is like based on like manifolds because he worked, his whole family's line was working on the manifolds of this place. So his name became Manifold after like years and years of names changing over generations or whatever. So he's Micah Manifold, and he works on manifolds on this Dyson sphere. And then crazy shit happens, and he goes to other planets and sees sky and grass for the first time. Just a fun little scamp. And he's a monk. He just beats people up. Very different layer touching. See, touching grass for the very first time in your life hits different. I think, what does records do? The totality of facts, memories about the world. I think that's important. You know what? No, give me deductive reasoning. Let us begin. Let me know how things sound. Hopefully they sound good.
I once knew a spy. She was brilliant, erratic, cursed, an anti-personnel mind in human form.
Erratic. Tell me about her.
Her friends called her Herschel, but for her controllers, she was Cascade.
Oh no, am I just gonna be Margarita Wonder? Um,
Your name and your cryptonym. A dead limb twitches.
yo, Lariat Gold, Big Mo, what's up, good brother? How you doing? What became of this Cascade?
Portofino 91.
Oh,
The whole sick crew. A disaster untold. The black page in the official records.
I don't like my anxiety being raised.
The memory hums, an exposed wire.
At work, irritated, left getting on your nerves the last 24 hours. Well, hell, sir. I'm doing oh, God, excuse me. I'm doing okay. Finally getting some energy back after being sick for a week and a half. But I'm out of tea. Work incredibly busy. Work is ridiculous. It's just dumb busy. But other than that, doing all right, brother. You know, well, you know, the next 24 hours can be better than the last 24 hours. So, you know, it's going to be all right. Just look forward to a few months from now. You know what I'm talking about. Kind of getting shit accomplished. Hey, Tata. Oh, what's up, Ty? With the streak 5 streams in a row. Thank you for showing up and showing out. I love you. I don't want to stew in failure. No sense in rehashing the past.
None at all. Yet here we are, standing over the smashed and leaking world.
Ooh, so Todd, since you're listening, this is the follow-up, not the follow-up, direct follow-up, but the spiritual successor to Disco Elysium from the same studio. So exciting. The world. How did it get that way?
Some fool dropped it. One of ours, probably.
You know, it's got it seems like it has a trippy beginning, just like Disco did, where you're like in your own head. What about Cascade? What happened after 91?
She was recalled. They put her in the freezer. Forever, most thought.
There we go. Trying to get a little bit of arm rest action here. Anxiety raised again. It was nice in there. Chill.
5 years passed. A little more of the world leaked out of itself. Cascade's controllers ordered her back to Portofino.
Nah, it got me thinking. I kind of play like a spy espionage-esque tabletop character one of these days. That'd be cool. I facilitate that for my players, but I don't get to be one. What changed? Why send me back?
Because I asked them to.
I don't like this anxiety level. What the fuck's going on?
There's a new assignment, Cascade. I was supposed to give you the brief.
Who did you say you were?
No one special. Just an arm-like sack of cytoplasm, a special move unique to single-cell organisms.
Okay.
But before that, I was like you, a spy for the People's Republics. One of the varieties of mankind.
Well, I'm here. Where are you?
Right here. In an armchair in a safe house above a 24-hour photo shop. In the city-state of Portofino.
You just sent someone to the shadow realm? You have your blackness questioned over a hockey game? What the hell happened? That's a crazy sentence. What happened, Mo? Jesus. Okay. All right. Yeah, you'll have to update me next time we see each other. What the fuck's going on?
This is a dangerous place, Cascade. I should never have come.
Why? Oh my God. Like I'm at what? What happened to you?
I got caught with my pants down. On the plus side, I no longer have to worry about the independent thought or movement.
This was the human game, and he played it poorly. Time to give up his seat.
Okay. Hold on. How are we talking right now?
We're not. This is all you. Conversing with your own mental projections. Reconciling the dissonance inherent to your role. Like you were trained to do.
What's your perspective, Pseudopod?
Life is beautiful, cruel, full of hidden cues that I missed. Maybe next time.
Stuff happens, you know.
Would you like to hear a secret? Whatever happens has already happened.
Oh no, we're in it. We're out of our head and into the world. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Okay, well, she's got a nice coat. So he was like this when you came in. Can I?
Displayed on the chair before you is a man, approximately mid-30s. His chest rises and falls in steady rhythm as he stares beyond you, unblinking. Alive, yet not alive.
Oh, I got an 8 on that instinct roll. Success. Every spy for the Operant Bureau is assigned a partner. They're double. This man was meant to be yours.
A pair of headphones have slipped partway off his head, connected to a stereo system beside him.
Hello, Pseudopod?
No response. His eyes are still fixed glassily on the ceiling.
Oh, like this. But the damn anxiety level is just going way up.
The pupils quiver like a failing heartbeat.
Oh, touch his arm.
You get no response, no flinch, no twitch.
Whatever he was listening to in them headphones probably fucked his brain. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? If you sometimes you got to send folks to the shadow realm for your own mental health. You know what I mean? Oh, the film is monochrome and silent. The only soundtrack is the low hum of the projector as the celluloid rushes from its spool.
As you stare down at him, the man begins to draw.
What the fuck happened? I'm gonna check his vitals. That seems like the first thing to do here.
Your fingers detect a low, steady hum where jaw meets neck. Elevated, but not critical.
Yeah, he's alive.
What that means about his deeper condition,
Rolling
I
well.
cannot say.
Hell yeah, Mo.
When in theatre, an operant must always prepare to be assassinated. Of course, it is better not to be killed.
He's not dead yet.
Then the body is disobedient and must be brought to order.
To Ada.
The man's eyes glisten. Bright
Oh.
red veins blossom around their edges.
You know, these games always have like an interesting narrator to, you know. Okay, anxiety limit reached. I am now anxious. What is that going to do to me? What does that even do? I can't get to my other stuff yet. Okay, well. Just makes me some kind of setup. First impression, I can't work with this. I'm trying to think of a response to my internal monologue here that isn't going to give me more anxiety. Maybe it's temporary.
If so, he will have to become something else entirely. You both exist now, in different futures.
What we're playing today, I am playing the follow-up to Disco Elysium, called Zero Parades for Dead Skies. Say a spiritual successor, say a CRPG. So you know you're making choices. You're rolling dice, like you would in like a tabletop game or like a Baldur's Gate. But it's far more on the narrative side versus like combat. So really, it's more of telling a story. Right, that doesn't work for me, brother. Hell yeah, Jesus! Like, what are we talking about?
However he ended up like this, the result is the same. Operant down.
Well, he's not, but he's not dead. So if like someone wanted to kill him, they would have just killed him, right? I will search him for clues.
Clipped to the inside flap of his jacket, you find a laminated badge, emblazoned with the crest of the Import-Export Bureau of the People's Republic of Kohila.
Oh, bro, Mo, if you have not heard or played Disco Elysium, you gotta check it out. You can check out my playthrough on youtube.com/ at foxxy_steve. Dude, like if you are into story games with very little actual, like, no real combat, but it's all still dice rolls and for trying to figure out a mystery and stuff like that. It's great. Plus, it's all spoken dialogue, so you ain't got to read everything, which I like. People's Republic of Kolia.
The name reads Esteman T. Below that, a title, Imports Lead. Sock Merchant, one of the opera's most battle-tested covers.
Anything in his pockets? 3 other things of note. A slip of paper, a business card, and a rock-hard piece of candy. What is the slip of paper? A purchase order for 10 socks made out to Carmuna Pessoa Fashions and Garments Bootleg Bazaar. Yeah, dude. I beat it late last year, and it's become one of my favorite games of all time. It's up there, like it's a contender, and then like the top 10 probably. Maybe it's assignment adjacent. That's a good place to start. Also, your only one currently. Shadow play. Your decommissioned double has been making contacts using his cover. What it says about the reason you're here remains less clear. Okay, that's a success. This is not a real order. It's a sympathy order. He obviously made an impression on this Carmuna. Yeah, but hold on to that. The slip of paper grows heavy in your hand. It feels like a baton. Okay, what's this business card all about? The card is cheap and scuffed. It reads, "All you need is a miracle," above a cartoonish image of disembodied lips at a phone receiver.
Notably absent is an actual phone number.
Let me turn that card over. On the other side, there's an indecipherable scribble. Whatever is written seems to begin with a D.
Into your pocket it goes.
Ooh, candy. A wrapped up rectangle of compressed sugar. It's so hard that your fingers cannot make an impression, no matter how much you strain. Cola flavor. Ugh, that's a gross candy flavor. Looks old school, heavy duty. I'm not eating that. That could be poison. The assignment brief, man, you've got to have it.
Not even a flicker of a response. The people's spy cannot be caught shirking. Time to escalate.
All right, statehood, relax. This is not okay. I would need to hit an 11 on this roll. Demand your assignment from this catatonic man. I need to roll at least a 5 in order to hit the DC that I'm looking for with my bonuses. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's try it. First roll. Here we go. A 4. Oh, doubles. That's an 8. That will exceed the DC. Search that body. What do you have on you?
Your double has deserted the track before the starting gun. Will you stand for it?
His silence is politically suspect, fast becoming a crime against the party. So I'm guessing with this being a demo, I don't know how early this is, because clearly the dialogue, some of it is not matching what's written on the screen, and also some of it isn't even spoken. So my guess is they're still trying to get all the, voice acting in and getting all that tightened up. I'm going to shake him. Stop holding out on me. I don't have time for this.
Pathetic.
I know it's in there. Damn it. He rocks gently, giving away nothing. Up he comes. All right, bud. We're going to do a little weekend at Bernie's here.
The man's breath gargles softly in his throat as you yank him upwards. He is heavier than he looks.
Look, Pseudopod, I'm sorry about this, but I need to know what we're doing here. Nope. What was that? His head lolls on its neck hinge. If you didn't know any better, you would say his deserted eyes seem to be urging you in the direction of the bathroom. Put him back in the chair. He's not even wearing pants. Onwards, the unassigned assignment is now yours alone. I do what I can for you, Pseudopod. Your double didn't notice your arrival. He doesn't notice your departure either. Ooh, shadow play. Once the party gets wind, all traces of his existence will be wiped clean. By this time tomorrow, he'll never have existed at all. All right, Mo. Yeah, we will chat later about what the hell's going on. The air in the room is dead weight heavy. I'll probably be done streaming probably about around 9, something like that, 9:10ish. Wait, what's over here? Mid-range stereo system set to standby mode. Wait, is this the briefing? A familiar flash of red catches your eye.
This small table has been turned into a makeshift desk. A startlingly red folder stands out against the clutter. In the Operant Bureau's elaborate filing system, red is reserved for personnel files.
What the? Examine the folder.
A small label in the top left corner is printed with one word. Your cryptonym, Cascade. It screams danger, not for human consumption. Your hand hesitates.
Let me rummage through the desk.
Amidst the crumpled sheets of copy paper and empty takeout containers, you find an open pack of cigarettes, Suprema mark.
Ooh. Cheap super block export. Okay, sure.
Smokes, ease of mind, cool.
Now examine those
There's
cigarettes.
nothing outwardly noteworthy about this pack of Suprema 100s. It's like any other found in commissaries and corner stores across the People's Republics. Except
Hold on.
secreted neatly against the inner wall of the pack, just as you were once taught to do yourself. A crisply folded sheet of A7 paper. Bijapwil, Bubsquux, Ongs, Sixfazul, Excorm, Yijizv, Digger,
What the fuck?
Ravix, Skilbuch, Jittabubake, Whatsup, Sift, Hooktok.
Okay, there is more. There's more words I'm hearing than what I'm seeing here.
Nacht, Juve, Fukatskla, Terabit.
Okay, we're done. What the fuck is any of that? Did I just get a train card? Did I become Winter Soldier? You've carried papers like this, folded up and hidden away in secret pockets and compartments. This is... Am I having a stroke? This is ciphertext. Short, uneven letter chains. Likely a Rezada cipher, the most basic kind used in the Operant Bureau, designed to be decrypted by a one-time key. It's made somewhere nearby. We'll take those.
The pack slides nicely into your pocket, as though it always belonged there.
All right, listen to this red folder.
It opens with a whoosh. Before you, in neat monospace type, your life is condensed to its barest elements. Name, Wilk Herschel, cryptonym Cascade. Born Landau, former Republic of Mercia. Dependents, none. Pay class D2. Years of service, 14.
Okay. At least in this game, we know who we are at the beginning. Childhood, bourgeois, history of student radicalism led to persecution by monotheist reactionaries, fled to People's Republic of Korea, embraced post-historical materialism. In short, born capitalist, reborn communist. Medical record, gunshot, chest, retained bullet, 10 millimeter, pre-service. The bullet nuzzles your aorta. Your heartbeat flutters. History of dissociative episodes and reckless action. Hey, this is... I'm reading my own file. Sexuality. Homosexual tendencies. Unconfirmed. Huh. I get to set my sexuality, eh? Confirmed. Suicide risk minimal. Ideation only. Statehood. All right, success. Well, all these passive roles here are going well. As our moral statisticians have repeatedly instructed, suicide is merely a coward's way to spit one last time upon the party. No suicide allowed. Moving on. End of list. According to this file, that's all there is to you. Anything else in here?
There's another page behind this one. It's labeled Service History. A tingle in your fingers. Your head grows lighter as you approach the crash site.
God. Oh, this is leaning on the pass, eh? Another roll here. I got to hit a 12, which I feel like I can make happen. Let's see here. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's not happening. I do not have the nerve to read that file. Maybe later. Or never. Locked. Oh, you know what? I'm getting a debuff because of my anxiety. That -1 up there. That's great. No, I don't need to see that again.
Sheep naturally curl.
All right, we'll back away. As you turn away, a phone begins to ring. Well, the phone's ringing, but I will answer it after I go to see what's in the bathroom. What's in his
Pair of
pants?
men's trousers are hung delicately over the shower rail. If pseudopods' pants were attempting to flee the scene, they did not make it very far.
Let's take a look at those trousers.
Brown, shapeless, they are utterly unremarkable.
All right, we'll search the pockets.
The front and back pockets are completely empty, except for a few pieces of lint.
Oh,
Your hoisting must have compressed his lungs somehow. Unless
let's thoroughly search those
you
pockets.
discover a small extra pocket inside the front right pocket.
A pocket disguised as a pocket.
You slip 2 fingers inside and come away with a neatly folded sheet of paper.
Hello there.
The page is notebook-sized and perforated along one edge. It reads: THA space 7 LES APR space 032 space WIFO space 9W space TBGFLW25.
Okay.
The missing companion to the cipher you discovered
Oh.
in the cigarette packet.
One-time key.
One that could be applied to the ciphertext you found in your personnel file.
Now, why are they hanging in the bathroom, I
One of the
wonder?
many mysteries concerning men's trousers.
I don't often find my pants hanging in the bathroom.
He was trying to smooth out creases with shower steam.
Oh.
As you turn away, a stray thought passes. They may never be worn again.
That phone is making me nervous. Damn, I was hoping to be able to take a look at that cipher from here. I don't want to consume. Business card. The order. Guess I'll figure that out somehow. All right, phone.
You pick up the phone. The handset vibrates in your palm.
Hello?
Before you even finish speaking the word, The device connected to your phone base splits it into 256,000 encrypted fragments. Half a world away, a familiar voice splits into a corresponding number of fragments before coalescing again by your ear.
Please tell me you have good news.
A controller.
The voice of authority, otherwise known as your controller. It's your double she's expecting. Let's not disappoint her.
This is Cascade.
Operant, you made it. Your voice hasn't changed.
Her voice is just as you remember.
We'll get to catch-ups later. Put pseudopod on the line.
That's gonna be a problem.
You glance over at the man in the chair. A snail's trail of dried saliva glints on the side of his chin. You feel your mind starting to spin up. 5,000 revolutions per minute. It takes all your concentration to keep the receiver steady against your ear.
I'm just gonna tell the truth here, cause yeah, something's very wrong.
For a moment, no one says anything.
We got
There's no
problems.
sound at all, save for the blood in your ear and the electrostatic hum of the ultra-long distance connection.
Like, imagine you're a spy, and the very moment your mission begins, it's fucked. Like like that's not good. It's like, oh man, burn notice. No, I used to be a spy until when you're burned, you've got nothing.
Has he been zeroed out?
Meaning eliminated, killed, rendered inoperant.
I don't know if he's.
Words that set machinery in motion.
What do I disclose on this phone? Well, I'm just going to answer the question. I have no idea.
I'll ask one more time. Is your double zeroed out?
Jesus Christ.
She must speak the word. She cannot make the determination herself.
Best I can say is yet.
There's no going back. The momentum of events will overtake you.
He might still be in there somewhere.
Cascade, is your double zeroed out or not?
Fuck. Yes.
Right. I wonder which it is. Have our enemies blown us up already? Or is this just another day at the basement massage parlor of spy services? Fucking hell.
My anxiety level is so high. Like for even the character, this is so far. I need some way to lower that.
She's wondering how long till she can have a drink. Treacly liqueur from a can. It's been several hours since her last.
Could use some trick here, liqueur from a can myself.
The opera's going to hang me by the toes. For you, it's back to satellite facility B.
I've reached my anxiety limit. Oh no! You gotta you have to lower a skill in order to deal with it. Oh, that sucks. I guess I'll lower the. I don't know. Oh man. Fuck. I'll go with nerve. I can afford to lose one nerve. Well, I guess at least it resets. That's butt cheeks.
AKA the freezer, where the old, useless, and discredited are consigned until they're dismissed or die of despair. The freezer. Shiver.
Ooh, the shivers.
Resist.
Spy more, spy harder. Whatever happens has already happened.
Is that your way of telling me to fuck off? You haven't even got the assignment.
I think I do have the
Taking
assignment.
heavy incoming fire here. Not sure how long we can hold out.
Okay, well, let's hear it then, controller.
Listen to me. This assignment is over. Effective immediately.
Oh, come on.
Over. Immediately. The words ricocheting.
I just got here.
The woman in the Photoshop downstairs, Constance. She's one of ours. Let her deal with Pseudopod.
Middle-aged woman, dark hair behind the counter. You exchanged a few words when she gave you the key.
What about me?
As for you, we need to get you on the next aerotram out of the city.
The ciphertext. You have the pieces. You just need to put them together.
What does your inner monologue sound like? An 80-year-old that smoked 100 packs a day? What, Todd? Doesn't everyone's inner voice sound just like this?
They won't be expecting you back in the People's Republics for several days. Plenty of time for some self-directed.
Yeah, you think I'm just gonna drop this case? You think I'm just gonna drop this assignment because you're telling me to? Secret codes. The secret text. Oh, I can bump it up if I sacrifice some delirium down here. Does that mean it adds an like extra one on? Oh, it gives me a higher pass rate. Oh. And you can't retry it either? I'm going to do it. Let's put it on. Let's exert ourselves.
You've been out of action for 5 years. The opera wouldn't rush sending you back in theater. Unless...
One of my old assets reached out.
Half a moment's hesitation. Then...
Where'd you get that idea?
Not a denial. Proceed.
If you pulled me from the freezer, it must be because they asked for me specifically. They must have offered something mega intriguing for you to send me all the way here. Whipped it out my ass, spy-like. I'm gonna go with the first response.
A highly original thesis, also completely irrelevant now. There should still be flights departing for Superblock territory tonight. Make sure you're on one of them.
Who was it, Mel?
It was no one, a ghost in the wire. The assignment's over. Get on the next tram.
The tram, sure. On my way. A lie it is.
If what you're saying is true, enemies abound. Don't get yourself zeroed out.
A click, and the line goes dead.
I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself at this point. What's this? Nearly identical sets of shirts and trousers, ironed and folded. What else we got in here? Dishes recently washed. Something is rooting through the bin in the alley below. Something. Well, hell. What do we have here?
Following the cord from your doubles headphones, you come to a mid-sized timed stereo resting on a sideboard.
Through the translucent view panel, you see a single red disc loaded in place. On the face of the disc are the words, Ultravioletta, you but from a dream, handwritten on thin strips of tape. You don't recognize the artist.
What have we here?
The disc is loaded, ready to tell you.
Let's hit play. What is this dude listening
Chunky
to?
button makes a satisfying little funk. as you push it in. The plastic latch clicks into place, and the discus begins to turn. You know because the spindle is rotating, though the speakers don't produce any sound at all. The kitchen light hums and splinters momentarily.
I turn up the volume on it.
No sound, save the thin layer of static that lines the inner cables.
I think his brain got melted by whatever the hell this was.
Amateur wire work.
I'm gonna keep listening.
Or do you? You can't tell.
Keep listening.
The silence is being overtaken by a different silence, like the slow darkening of night across the wall of an empty room.
I'm gonna press stop.
The sound
Okay.
quiets as you
That's enough. That's enough.
move shivers through you. and
Brother.
seemingly
Hell no. Brother hit max delirium, probably. Fuck that. Get this out of there.
brief internal hum. Then the disc slides halfway out of the machine and waits there, like it's trying to hide from you. You remove the red disc and place it into your pocket.
That is enough of that.
You step away from the equipment.
Like static don't do that shit. I need to figure out how to. Oh, I have a map. My God, like a proper map. They just give you one in this game? Shit. Assign the unassigned assignment. Your controller, Ameltia, tried to call you off the assignment now that your partner is incapacitated, but your gut tells you he was on to something. Find a good reason to stay on the job, and you'll save yourself from professional obsolescence. That sounds terrifying. I'm going to use that phrase later. You found a purchase order from the vendor and stock samples of a business card something called the Miracle Line. The other one is yeah, that's good. Let's get rid of some of that delirium. How's that sound? Let's smoke a cig.
You return to your double's limp body. You return to the desk. The red folder is still sitting on its surface.
Here we go. Ooh. You know what? I get another chance. I'm gonna read I'm gonna try to read my service history one more time. There we go.
In just a few words, the worst failure of your life is reduced to bureaucratic shorthand.
Almost a 223. Nice. You're getting there. You're getting there, buddy.
Boy.
Previous assignment, Portofino 88 to 91. Network, whole sick crew. Operants, Cascade. Redacted. Assets, redacted.
Damn.
Redacted.
Yeah, it's not redacted. The hell is this? The Epstein files? Oh, boy. All right. God damn, what is that? Okay. Let's look at my eyes. Like, I'm gonna run my fingers over the black
The
bars.
secret the opera has elected to keep from itself.
Why does Pseudopod have
Obvious.
this?
The opera wanted him to know what sort of spy he'd be working with.
Which one of you reached out for me?
The redactions are too heavy. The names beneath them are silent. For now.
Read the latest
Most
entry.
recent assignment, November 91 to present. Satellite Facility B. The folder shuts itself with a tiny sigh. Whoa, whoa. The
Oh.
darkest secrets. You can't just leave them out like this.
Oh. Burn them.
You crumple the pages up and set them on fire in the waste paper basket. As the flame consumes them, the pages curl like a black lotus flower closing itself.
Burn after reading, you know what I'm saying? All right, let us figure this cipher out. Oh, hell yeah. Success with spades.
Letter by letter, words emerge from the mist. They speak in a voice you haven't heard for a long time.
For Cascade, all will be forgiven. Your blood retreats stricken cold. For me? For Cascade, all will be forgiven. What does that mean? This is likely not a direct message from Pseudopod, but something he has meant to pass on to you. From who? In that way, he succeeded. This is some kind of bizarre suicide note. I doubt that. Only your double's advancing ball spot is visible to you over the rim of the chair. Are you included in this Pseudopod? There is no response.
The day beyond the window beckons you outward.
There may yet be some forgiveness out there. Halt, more secrets to consume. Very cryptic ones. Yum yum. It's cooler and more mysterious to leave it out in plain sight. That's all it said, huh? Okay. We're gonna burn that too.
Like a dream, the nitrocellulose dissolves into ash.
I'm not gonna fucking leave that shit around. Anything else in the
There's
desk?
nothing left in there. Neither
Damn.
smokes nor secrets.
Okay, we kind of we rocked this place, so we need to step out into the world after this shit show. Oh wait, what's this? Nah. Photo lady. Enough. You're blacklisted. Take your sick little games elsewhere. Oh man, remember the Blacklist? What a cool show. What's that? James Spader. I got to get back to that show, man. I'm going to start it from the beginning.
Easy, lady. I just want to develop some photographs. I'm not trying to take your innocence.
Oh, the Blacklist was dope, man. I watched, I think, 2 or 3 seasons of that show. They just kind of fell off. But it's very good. Like, I've always been a fan of James Spader. So, yeah, but that show was fire. The woman you met on your way in, she runs to Photoshop and maintains your safe house. The man you don't recognize. Like, he was the best part of Avengers: Age of Ultron, in my opinion. He was the best part of that movie. Everything else was kind of meh. Does that poor girl even know what you're up to?
You have a wild imagination. A little photo should not count as a crime. It's not like it's a loaded gun or something.
Well, I'll have you know, Ice would disagree. God. The mention of a loaded gun stands your hairs on end. The woman casts a split-second glance in your direction. Oh yeah, Age of Ultron is definitely ranks probably the last in Avengers movies. If I had to rank them, it would probably be like, ooh, what, Endgame? Endgame was two parts, right? They called both movies Endgame, like Endgame Part 1 and Part 2, or did they call it something else? I don't remember. I'm thinking about it. What was the first one called? Fucking something or other. Infinity something or other? Avengers. No. Infinity War, right? That's what they called it. Yeah. So yeah, there's Infinity War, there's Endgame. I put Endgame over. I would do it. I would do Endgame, and then the first movie, and then Infinity War, and then Age of Ultron. Is how I would probably rank them. I'm requesting assistance. Same ranking there too. Yeah, look at us. My mind is your mind. Not your conflict. No need to engage. I'm just gonna observe. I feel like that's what I should do here.
Don't step too close. They're handing out bans like they're going out of style.
No, don't turn to me, man. Come on. And that code is hideous. So I know him from somewhere? Where do I know him from? Let's figure it out. Fuck. Can't place it. I've never seen this man before in my life. That sucked out loud. That waned Chung. But that doesn't mean he hasn't seen you.
What?
She's probably another victim of your so-called street art. Where do you know me from?
What a full spectrum question. Perhaps you've been huffing photochemicals with this confused woman.
Restless eyes, evasive demeanor. This man may not have zeroed out your double, but you're sure such things aren't beyond him.
Very well. Photo 24 can have this round. Thank you for this extreme stress I'll now carry through my day.
I mean, that's a hideous coat. Gives you one more glance as he leaves, Garrett's coat flapping behind him. Oh, that was exciting, wasn't it? She watches him go, then looks at you. Who was that man? I mean, let me size her up first. Despite the flowy garments and artistic scarf around her neck, there's a hardness to this woman's expression. Yep, we're checking each other out. Who was that man? Nobody. A seedy little oddity who likes making fantastical threats. I didn't like the look of him. But not to worry, you won't be seeing him around anymore. You caught him on the day of his banishment. Oh. You've not seen the last of him. The two of you are bound by a hideous orange thread. Before we get into it, I want to get one thing clear. Just because I'm working for the opera does not make me some kind of communist. Oh, fuck. The Operant Bureau, it should go without saying, is the spy service of the Superbloc, a.k.a. the Communists. Your politics are irrelevant to me as long as you do your job. So don't even attempt to seduce me with your post-historical dialects. Your double already tried his hardest. I'm here strictly for the espionage. Which reminds me, I have some funds to redistribute your stipend for the assignment. Oh, she didn't get the memo yet. That shit's fucked. Fuck cool. The soul's in the toilet. This won't even buy me a belt to hang myself. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. While you're on the subject of allocating resources, here's that screwdriver Pseudopod requested. Screwdriver? What am I supposed to do with this? Fix the damn machine. What? You could also simply give it to Pseudopod. I'm sure he has more than capable. Don't worry about it. I got it. Where is your double? She deserves to hear it from you. Do not let her find Pseudopod upstairs by herself. This woman could be a valuable source of information if you prize it from her. Wait, your controller was clear. This woman doesn't need to know anything she doesn't need to know. My God, there's so many conflicting thoughts in my head. How do I play it is the question. We barely spoke when I came in. I didn't even introduce myself. I need to do a cold read. I have to. Oh my God, that makes my anxiety go up like crazy if I do this. If I add an extra die to it. I don't need the extra. I don't need to add the die. I got a 97% success rate. I'm gonna read her. I'm gonna just get an idea of who this lady is before I go proceed. If it lets me. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, succeed. Succeeded on a 10? Oh, I got an 11. Okay. Jeez, I beat it by 1. Cool, cool. Special asset. It's time you learned our meta task. Her look is wary but intrigued. 2. Turn an admirable quality into a vulnerability. Pseudopod is up for the People's Service Medal. The opera sent me to assess his stagecraft. That's strange. No one said anything to me about a meta task. I want you to tell me about Pseudopod's movements, who he's spoken with, everything about the assignment he shared with you. Exploit, 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 all day long. Ah, I understand. This is a test to check our information security. I'll have you know Pseudopod's not told me anything. He's kept it intensely tight. She gives you a very satisfied smile. You have shit. In other words, chicken bones. Disappointing. Disappointing. She told me you're extremely observant. A wince. A knife prick she'll surely remember. Have you tried the bootleg bazaar? He was down there yesterday. Oh, is Pseudopod there? He said he intended to interview some of the vendors. I can't tell you what he was after precisely. There, your doubles passed the baton to you. Find out what brought him to this bazaar, and you'll get one step closer. How do I get there? Okay. If by some chance you find yourself in Party Alley, it means you've gone the wrong way. I hope you write Pseudopod a glowing report. From what I've seen so far, he certainly deserves it. What's wrong with the fax machine?
It's that little amber light. It means out of order, and I haven't been able to get it to green, meaning in order.
We got voice acting suddenly.
Just looking at that thing causes you to take psychic damage. Best stay away.
Fucking fax machines, man. Any kind of fax machine, printer, pain in the ass.
Pseudopod assured me this machine was a vital tool of communication. as precious to our work as the magic box we installed on your room.
The thing looks evil.
That's precisely the problem. I don't want anything to do with it either. You've received all sorts of technical training, I presume. I would think getting a little light to turn green should be well within your powers.
No, again, you do it. Are we alone here? No, it's very secure. Just the three of us. Upstairs, your double twitches, electrical reflex running to a dead switchboard. Noisy customers? Most people prefer drop off and pick up for their film and prints. No one's ever in here for very long.
I don't presume to know the inner workings of the opera, but I have to think I could be better utilized.
What do you mean?
Of course, I'm happy with the tasks I've been assigned thus far. Keeping a safe house is a major responsibility, but I have other skills, you know.
Ooh, give me one moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to refresh my tea and grab a little snack. I'm going to pause the recording. All right, back to the video game. Oh, what are your other skills, Constance?
I have an entire photo lab back here with access to all kinds of toxic chemicals and powders. And yet I doubt anyone would suspect a woman like me of, say, poisoning someone.
Let me in there, man. I think she really likes this spy shit.
If the assignment required it.
She loves the cloak and dagger. She's bored.
This is a woman who's planned countless perfect murders in her idle hours.
Well, that's useful to know.
I'm not saying I hope it comes to that, just if it does.
Do you happen to know what this miracle is about? Let's show her the card.
I certainly don't. It looks rather flirtatious.
My interest is purely professional.
Seedy business attracts itself. You might try one of the bars along Party Alley.
To the west and the north. She doesn't go there herself if she can help it, though the shop is directly on the district's border. Okay, here's a tipping point in this narrative right this moment. Jacob, you're in the chat still, right? So, should I tell her the truth? Should I tell her about the situation upstairs with Pseudopod? Or should I just not and just dip? She's into the spy shit. Maybe she'll be cool with it. Maybe if I don't say anything, she gets, knocked off next. I think it'd be more risky to mention it. And this is a demo playthrough, right? We're playing a demo. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I'm gonna tell her. One other thing. I wasn't being entirely open with you earlier about Pseudopod. What do you mean? She takes a moment to brace herself. A lead weight pulls her expression downward. He's totally fucked, inoperant. That's the way to give some news. I'll never forget that moment in Disco Elysium. I had to try to give bad news about this wife's dead husband, and I fucked the roll up so bad that it was just the worst kind of response I could give. Oh my God. I felt so bad. Something's wrong with him. He's completely non-responsive. My God, you're saying he's... I'm not saying he's dead. I'm just saying he's basically dead. He doesn't seem entirely human anymore. It's like his soul is completely deserted. I can't say. He was like that when I found him. Oh God. It takes a beat for your being to reach her. Yes. Let it download into your brain, lady. You want the spy shit? You want the espionage? You want it? You want the murder? Well, you're in it now. Behind the acrylic display case, your eye catches on a scene of an amateur pelota squad smiling against the sun-bleached wall. Memories trapped beneath dull ice. What do we do, operant? First off, when did you last see him? It was yesterday. We returned for the evening. He looked stressed, like he was shouldering a great burden. Did he say anything about me? No, I don't believe so. Only that you'd be arriving today, and none too soon. This isn't getting anywhere. Pseudopod was a very good teacher, and he said it would fall on me to see after any operants who are incapacitated in theater. I wonder, did he ever suspect he was talking about himself? Does anyone else have access upstairs? Absolutely not. Nobody's been upstairs except for yourself and Pseudopod. You certain? No aggressive locals with fancy cameras? I can assure you, operant. Oh dear, I could use a rag. I found this in the stereo upstairs. I've never seen this before. What's on it? Do you know a band called Ultravioletta? No, I don't pay attention to all that. Music is very overrated, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. All music? Inhuman. Thank you. That's strange. I've had a chance to listen to it yet. Human brains are wired to enjoy music. Pattern recognition. I see. That's a good place to start. Trying her best to be helpful. I must say, it doesn't look like a regular disc like you buy at the shops. It looks more like a bootleg. Oh, what do you think happened? As time ticks away. I haven't the faintest idea. I'm adrift. Pseudopod struck me as an absolute professional and very cautious. She's dying inside. She felt a great deal of affection for your double. Oh, wow. Your double's condition is of secondary importance. First order remains figuring out what your assignment was meant to be. That's probably important. Why the fuck am I here? I suppose I could move him to the spare room down here. That way I can keep an eye on him. We should talk to a doctor. Do we have a doctor on the inside? Is a question. Dr. Hugo would help. He runs a houseboat clinic in the backways to the west of the Bootleg Bazaar, far end of the docks, past the waterlock. Well, we got more information. All right, Constance. I'm out here for the bazaar. Before you do, I understand this is your first time back in theater for some time. Yes? I just wanted to say welcome back to the opera. Yes, I'm a big fan of the opera. That's a cool name for a spy organization, the opera. And when you're out in the field, you're in theater. I love that. I'm not that clever. Okay, well, I guess 'tis time to get the yuck out of here. We are out in theater. We're at the border of Party Alley. Oh, look at that neon lights. What's up there? The pale, crisp glow of a reading lamp shines from your new neighbor's window. A sour smell rises from the rubbish, drawing flies and scuttling things. Oh, I can sprint with left shift. Don't make me use my keyboard. That's not cool. Oh, we have our map. Oh, God. One of these kind of maps. Phones. Vending machines. Where am I? Oh, okay. I'm here. Back ways. The bazaar's that way. If I could help my phone vibrate. What's that? Hello? Ah. So I need to just go straight down, I think. That's what I want to do. At least I have tools. So that's nice. A mountainside layered with residential buildings, the topmost disappearing into the cloud. All right, let's get down here. Let's get down to business. For espionage. This is just like a great place. Just lovely. Who are you?
Finally, someone with courtesy. Do
Oh.
you know when the 9 is coming?
A handsome man shifts in place, glancing over his shoulder toward the tram lines. Suitcases surround him.
I'll tell you what. His portrait looks a lot better than the actual character model. I'm just out for a walk.
Ah, sorry to bother you, madame. I suppose not everyone is stranded here like myself.
Why are you stranded?
I'm waiting on the 9. I was told it was having some problems. But it's supposed to be in service any day now.
Where are you trying to go?
Home. I was told to take this tram here, line 9. It's supposed to be in service any day now. I've been here a week.
Enough time to grow accustomed to new surroundings and start noticing things.
It's a long time to wait around for a tram.
I agree. But what am I to do? It seems to be the only way out of this city.
Well, maybe I can ask around.
I would appreciate it.
Have you seen my colleague by chance? A middle-aged man, medium height, brown jacket, bald spot.
I did see a man like that some days ago, I think.
Hey.
Near the bazaar, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, sleeping brother.
All right. Okay, was he with anybody?
No, he was alone. Why do you ask?
Hey, he was supposed to meet me here, but didn't show.
I guess we share the same fate.
I'll check back soon.
Thank you. I'll be here in the meantime. Waiting.
Oh, that smoky accent. Oh, my goodness. All right. Water gurgles beneath. Then the sewers. Ah.
You hear laughter and music ahead. You can still make out the lower half of the words SL free sticking out on the brick beneath. Sniff. Get the smells.
Let me
Drying grape,
ingest.
Rust, incense, the dank of canal water. It's all flat, wrong. Something's missing. Like crickets going quiet under shadow.
The shadow. Where to begin? Pseudopie had a purchase order from a bazaar vendor named Carmuna. Is it? Let's look for Carmuna.
You also have the red disc from the stereo system.
I sure do.
You could seek out a media vendor to assess it.
All right, let's get in here. Contraband is punishable by law. Spoopy. Keep the store closed at all times. Oh, I hate closed doors. I want to get in.
Stands conspicuously ajar. Someone has wedged it open with a ball.
Oh.
Wrong. Ball wants to play, not wedge.
Look where the door
A
leads.
hallway. It's just a fire exit.
A fine place to hide in a moment of crisis. Marked and remembered. No, it's a trap. Must be destroyed.
Do I enter the building? I'm going in.
You emerge into the dark insides of a deceased mechanical beast. The only light comes from above a set of steel stairs, which you alight carefully, gripping the cold railing.
Okay. Good to know, though. This place is big. This must be the media store? Or maybe not. Are you the guy?
Off-brand driver, cheap plastic housing.
The man gazes down at a crate of cartridge discs, eyes thin, lips drawn. A box of little nemeses. He's outnumbered. Veins rise like old roots beneath his thin skin.
Mass-produced excrement. These animals pleasure themselves in it.
He turns to you, shaking his head. Who's pleasuring themselves?
Collectors, art students, tourists, tote bag owners, the whole dim herd. You see this?
He kicks the box by his feet.
For 10,000 replays. Obscene.
No one will ever get it the way he does. This agonizing knowledge does not deter him from trying. What's this man going on about? Let's roll it. Let's see if I can just figure it out. Elitists like this come in two varieties, audiophile or cultural nostalgic. This man is definitely the latter. It's not actually about the formats themselves. It's about what they promise and what they represent. The format is the content, right?
That's right.
A little light ignites in the black of his pupils. Once the format becomes disposable, so does the content. Both symptoms of widespread decay.
Imaginative faculties dulled by senseless repetition. Forgive me, friend. I'd mistaken you for a common replayer.
This is the highest compliment he's paid to anyone in months, maybe years. First obstacle avoided in what is evidently a labyrinth of personal ethics.
Too much to ask, I expect that you're a fellow Einzelton aficionado.
Ooh. Failure. Isolto, no entries found, and no point trying to pretend. I don't know, but I'm going to learn.
Fast fading few. Go ahead, browse away. My name's Petre. If you
Petre.
need anything, I'll be here, lamenting what's left of the culture.
I am going to show him my disc.
Strange how? Format or content?
You tell me.
He takes the disc warily.
An Einzelton XR.
For a moment, all expression drains from his face.
Where did you get this?
I found it.
Einzelton hasn't been available to regular consumers for a decade. A disc in good condition is worth thousands of sol to people who appreciate its wonders.
Specialists, collectors of the rare and the defunct. People like him, in other words.
What wonders are we talking about here?
Apex of auditory technology. A high-fidelity yet dynamic sonic experience that self-effaces after a single play.
Well, I think this one's art. How does it erase itself?
A magnet embedded in the disc erases its contents as it's being listened to.
God damn it. A technological muscle flex. Reproduction and erasure are just millimeters away in space, milliseconds in time.
As in life, everything happens only once. Replayability is oblivion.
That seems like a fucking waste of money. I think this has already been played.
Played it.
Oh, an incredulous rage rises up in him. Not me, someone else did.
Filthy animals. Those. Better they recalled them all years ago. Better a mass manufacturing fault than this to save them from this humiliation from being passed around like...
Divinity fleets before you. His rising anger gone in an instant, like a fuse being tripped.
A light switch flips off in his eyes. He handles it as reverently as if it were a tiny plastic coffin.
I'm sorry.
Talking to the Eiseltone, not you. Oh, get over it. It's just a disc, bitch. It's in a better place. Yeah, even though it was empty, I listened to it. Made me feel pretty weird. Any thoughts on that?
I assume fondling a human corpse would also make you feel pretty weird.
Oh, it was eerie.
Again, playing with cadavers would be.
God damn it. More primal, starving, soul danger. Any idea what the title means?
UV can only be ultraviolet. Degenerate Lucian Electrodross. There's a new fabricated star every day, it seems. But she's the top of today's pile.
Are you familiar with the song title?
Look like I'm 14 years old and brain dead.
Damn.
The fact that it's committed to Einzeltone suggests it's some kind of promo copy. Some new advancement of degeneracy from across the Nos Correntes. This ultraviolet has gone missing at the moment. Kidnapped by counter-fascist radicals, whatever that means. Lucian marketing plot, if you ask me.
Oh, shit. Could be the work of the militia Reuben Rogue, an extreme communist fringe group. They've ransomed public figures before. The next time the world sees her, she'll be clasping an assault rifle draped in the flag of the party. Why would that be good for marketing?
Mystery, fragility, trying to add something of the legendary to her status. Things like her make me almost miss the days the Lucians were marching on the colonies.
This man said things, referring to a person. He glances at the red disc, runs with them over its surface.
None of this is the Einzeltone's fault, of course. They can't control what gets seared upon them.
Well, there's got to be some way to recover what's on it.
You seem to have misunderstood my soliloquy. It's done. No mass. The beauty and the tragedy of the format.
Well, that sucks. I'm telling you, man. I feel like he just gets like records and just goes for it, you know?
I hope you dispose of it with dignity.
Ooh, Technoflex.
Private ceremony would be most appropriate.
A little safe-ish bet here. I'm not going to exert myself any further. Let's try and figure out if we can do this thing. Little Technoflex success. Nothing is ever truly gone. Everything leaves a residue. Everything with a charge can be summoned back. Peter, there must be some way of bringing isotones back to life.
I'm afraid not. The format is near obsolete. Einzeltone is the past, yet it contains the future. How exquisite.
Good Lord. I mean, there must be some way of reconstructing the media on them. The recoils as if you just spat at his feet.
So, your question is, Petre, how do I reanimate a corpse?
It sounds a little heavy. I can't say. I don't. Yes, exactly.
You should speak plainly, Zen.
You should speak plainly.
Honest, the thought is so disturbing to me that I've never entertained it before. But theoretically,
This is talking to this guy is almost as bad as talking to the dude who was like super racist, but tried to pass it off as him being intelligent in Disco Elysium. You have left the realm of reality and are hacking the firewall of techno philosophy.
theoretically, it might be possible. You would have to repolarize, re-remnants processing, probably a concentrated magnetic flip, neodymium grader. It would involve some custom gear, no doubt, but my answer to your distressing question is yes. I think you could.
I'd love to try.
Why don't you film it and make a snuff disc out of it?
Jesus
One for the
Christ.
Techno voyeurs.
Yes, you can definitely skip them and move on. I'm sure there's a lot of garbage for those demos.
Don't ask me about this again. I feel unclean.
Yeah, a colleague of mine got into some trouble. I think he came through here.
Vendor's eyes narrow behind his orange lenses.
This is a media store, not the missing persons division. Also one of the GMs with questions like that.
The Guardia Municipal Street Cops. Oh. He pruned the conversation forcefully, artificially. There is more here. You seem like a man who remembers his customers.
I try. So most of humanity fades into an indistinguishable morass of banality. This colleague, what does it look like?
Yeah, VR. Yeah, I don't have a VR setup, which would be nice if I did, but I can't even do it in this apartment. It's just not enough room. But yeah, it'd be cool to try out VR demos. Average height, ball spot, brown jacket. Honestly, someone might easily forget.
The sock.
Wow.
Dialectical looking glasses. Air of advanced virginity.
Wow. Advanced virginity. That's him, psych specialist.
Yes, he came by here. Little communist lost, adrift among the many wonders of the free market.
So crazy. Like Twitch will Twitch moderates the word incel. That's insane. I had to allow that comment. It's not. There you go. I just had to allow it again. Stop it. I don't know how to like. The auto mod is fucking strange. What's the pseudopod's first time leaving the super block? Oh, what did he want?
He was dreaming big, I'll give him that. Also dreaming moronic. Your dialectical friend mistook himself for some sort of big money businessman. He wanted the bazaar to import superblock hosiery. Socks to start with, but there was talk of cotton tights, even stockings if the venture took off.
Making inroads with his persona. Competent in theater, at least for this period of play. Operant broomstick up his ass. Not our kind at all. Would have made a fine double. Did he buy anything from you?
No. And to be honest, I wouldn't have wasted the stock. He seemed immune to music.
Do you talk formats?
You're joking, of course. He didn't even know what a velo disc was.
Crazy.
An Einzelton. At a certain point, I'm just debasing myself.
No joy on this sock scheme of his, I take it.
Of course not. I don't sell socks.
His eyebrows twitch as he glances down at the rows of tapes and discs that surround him. A consecrated ground of tiny, crooked monuments.
So is he all right, your man? Or what?
I don't know yet, so I'm asking around.
He's probably neck-deep in drug-lathered prostitutes, lobotomized by the latest in electro-pop dreck. Wonders of the developed world.
Oh my god! Oh. Alright. Sometimes you gotta stand and deliver. Had to had to raise the old desk up, you know. Yeah. The vendor gazes you behind his colored lens, tongue skimming teeth. All across the city of Pieter there is silence. People peer out fearfully from the slivers between curtains.
I'll be blunt. Are you with a weeping eye?
The techno-fascist secret police of La Luz, dark subconscious of the state, specializing in old-school, ugly methods. Your natural enemies, the ones who took you all apart 5 years ago. Hackless Rays. Hackles Rays. Why would you think I'm with a weeping eye, those bitches?
They've been especially active here recently. Usually they just let things slide. All the Lucian merchandise, good for everyone. But these days, they're staring right at us, unblinking.
Gonna grab Armor and Bobo. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, hi, YouTube. Hey, I appreciate you entertaining the people of YouTube while I get one more snacky before I have to eat, like, food. Well, I haven't seen it, can't know you.
Depends on how much torture they go in for. Nah, who am I kidding? I'd end it long before they took me alive. Be happy to, in fact. Shard or fella disc kissing the wrists. One-way stroll into the canal.
Wow. He's thought about this.
My point is, your colleague was asking questions. Now, something's obviously happened, and here you are, also asking questions. Given the current climate, no one wants to answer these questions, least of all, me.
Then point me to someone who does.
I'll tell you what I told your sock friend. Speak to the boatman down by the vest docks. He's the one who knows the underground goings-on around here. We're just the vendors.
Which boatman?
The cool one.
In his Baroque hierarchy of shame, being cool falls just under being a replayer, whatever that is.
Excessive sunglasses. Relaxed aura, likely on a boat. No way of confusing him.
Okay.
Wonderful. Now for all our sakes, please say no more. If you want to talk media formats, I'm your man. This other stuff,
All right.
maybe not. The bazaar is closing up soon. Another day, another cultural molestation.
Okay. It's like every time I talk to Peter, it's like, how's your Monday? And he goes right to cultural molestation, and it's time to leave. I was like, oh man, I'm hungry. You want some lunch? Oh, I was trying to get chicken nuggets, and the man just went straight to cultural molestation again. How do you even loop that together? Anyway. I'm still looking for Carmuna. So I need to find them. Stay on task. Are you Carmona?
Excuse me.
Party
Can
shop
you take a
vendor.
look at this?
The young woman turns from a stall of party wigs, beaded necklaces to thrust a photograph under your nose. Her hood with a burrow, she the mouse within. Okay. Oh, look at this. Hey, kid. Skating around. The photograph shows a robust man, well into his 60s. He is unremarkable, save his eyes, which are magnified to comedic proportions by the thick-lensed spectacles in front of them.
Have you seen him before?
No?
You're sure?
Okay.
Thanks for taking a look. Wanna buy some costume accessories? My name's Malène if you need anything.
You're not who I'm looking for, but... Who was that man?
Mi viejo. My dad. He's been missing a few days.
Does your dad have a name?
Right, I should have started with that, I guess. His name's Clance.
Well, Portofino's a big place.
Yeah, he probably just started walking and got lost. Old people do that kind of thing.
Or the secret police picked him up. His eyes are bloodshot, hair greasy. No sleep, 3 maybe 4 days. You don't sound convinced.
I'm just worried. I told him watching too
Oh,
much
her
TV
eyes.
was making him crazy.
She's nervous. Television has advanced enough to destroy minds since you were last out of the superblock? Please, yes. He can't just have wandered off.
No, I mean, that's the most likely scenario, right? Ugh, this is kind of embarrassing.
Embarrassment isn't the problem. A much darker feeling is trying to claw its way into her consciousness.
My dad
Murder?
developed this insane theory about the payphone to the western exit of the bazaar.
What? Go on.
Dad thought certain words said into the right phone gets you attention from the wrong people. He was convinced Emter was behind it all.
What the hell? MTOR, also known as One Empire Sans Territory, aka The Bank, richest intelligence service in the world and longtime enemy of the opera, and therefore you.
Dad and his
All
friend
right.
Gilmar were big into conspiracies. They were obsessed with this show, The Reality Situation. They really bought all that stuff.
Why do you think Emir is making people vanish?
Back Dogman did an episode on them, and so Gilmar started following random people, thinking they were from the bank. Not long after, he roped my dad into it.
What did you say they were up to?
Normal rich guy stuff. Hitting up the bars and shouting abuse at the local drunks. And then they disappeared into penthouses where they couldn't be followed.
Yeah, sounds like a good point to call it quits. The harder time to follow, harder. Did they stop?
Mi viejo did, but Gilmar stayed out. And then he called my dad around 2 in the morning. He'd overheard something and was explaining it when the call just cut off. My dad went by his house the next day, but Gilmar wasn't there.
So you're saying 2 old men have gone missing?
I asked my dad if the phone call was a nightmare or if he forgot Gilmar was going on a trip. I thought maybe the show was getting into his head, you know?
You got too close or something?
Dad really believed it, though. He looked for him for 2 weeks, reported him missing to the GMs. Nothing.
That man got spirited away. If any of this is true, that means the payphone is tapped. It's being monitored at all times. Do not use the payphone. So you're saying Emitter got Gilmore, and then they got your dad?
A couple days ago, he stopped by the stall to bring me lunch. Then he said he was going to make a call. I wasn't nervous at first. I figured there was no risk of anything actually happening. And then he didn't come home.
He got himself disappeared on purpose?
No. I mean, he just can't leave things alone when he gets an idea into his head.
Momentarily, the mumbling from the nearby stalls hushes, listening. What are the words he thought set it off?
They seem pretty random. Cousins, moon, reunion.
Reunion. Foxxysteve. Foxxysteve. Okay. Ha 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 ha. So Final Fantasy for you. Anyway, not as random as she thinks. They are meant only for those in the know. That's train car, bucket, red paint, barnyard. I've been activated. Could this be anything new?
On their own, sure. Together? Gibberish.
That's what Gilmar said to him on the phone before it cut off?
I guess. When he tried to tell me, I wasn't really paying attention to him. He had those written down on a pad in his bedroom. He told me not to say them if I used the phone. It all sounded so silly.
I want to throw a stick from this fucking roller skating kid real bad. Just woof. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for humoring me. Don't pay too much attention to it. He'll probably turn up any day now.
I'm forgetting your father as we speak. Are you sure there's anything I can do to help?
You could keep an eye out for him, maybe? I just want to know if he's okay.
Hey, pick it up
Anyway.
side quests.
You want a wig? I hear they make you fun at parties.
I don't want that wig. Have you seen my colleague?
Oh, yeah. He came by. Nice man.
Tell me about
He
him.
was, normal. Pretty forgettable, if I'm honest. I told him, unless your socks are mismatched and neon colored, I'm not much use to you.
Any idea where he went?
Not really. Wandered off into the bazaar.
She doesn't really know.
What do you mean, something's happened? Did he use the phone?
No.
Oh, well, at least you have that.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah, I was kind of distracted when he showed up.
All right, well, see ya.
Thanks for stopping by.
Further into the bazaar we go. Well, that's further. That's out of the bazaar. That's back where we came. Hell is that thing?
A cosmonaut suit. Its shoulder patch reads, "The stars are ours, 77." Your focus widens back to the bazaar.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Una. Una must have it no other. I think we're getting here. The sign displays an eye watching from a surveillance camera. Yeesh. Trash. Missing persons. Faded.
Especially good new pieces today.
Well, that's rude. Ancient clothing vendor.
The old woman flashes you a quick glance before returning to her magazine.
A subcultural preservation of the humble pamphlet. Abandoning your petty subcultural literature. I have questions. Nice to meet you. That's Carmuna. That's not. Carmuna has not agreed to be met. Jesus
She
Christ.
angles her magazine away from you, protecting
Oh, we got one of those. Okay.
a flash of light from between the pages. She's hiding something in there.
I am going to ask about my colleague. Let's get straight to the point.
You're working with that nice boy?
The sock seller, yes.
Her lips shrivel and her eyebrows descend, conforming into a mass of puckered disbelief at the center of her face.
But he was dressed so nicely, standing so straightly, polite to Carmuna. And Carmuna thinking that there might be hope for us in the super block.
She means we don't look like history set sail to Fuck It Island and left us standing on the shore wondering what happened.
Uncurl yourself. Flaunt your fine communist spinal column.
I'll stand up straight.
Too tall, Menina. You'll get no suitors looming over people like that.
Jesus Christ. We could have seen so many trams together if they didn't hate me. Zoning nightmares are no joke. They can be real. Spawn, please. I'm gonna say let's get real with it. Let's get deep with it.
She focuses her attention back toward her magazine, careful not to let you see inside.
Carmuna would help, but it's a busy day. Other matters to attend to.
This avowal of whatever inane gossip has her attention in that magazine. She has information about Pseudocon.
What are you hiding in that magazine?
Quiet, Menina. Does Carmuna blurt your business? Who are you, anyway?
She ruffles the magazine angrily, then looks up at something behind you. Fear in her eyes, like you're being watched.
I am not gonna turn around and look. Is someone watching us?
Shh, Menina. Keep your voice down. For all we know, he's listening too. We are dealing with an Ariel creep. He's watching the whole bazaar. Carmuna has a mirror in here to watch him in turn.
The woman angles her magazine towards the unfinished pylon, towering at the edge of the market.
Oh, the ops. Perhaps he's a tourist of abstraction drawn by either height or the view. Give him the finger. Steel army. Suicidal. Been there. Done that. Probably just a perv.
Nothing good or old about perving. And this is not paranoia, Menina. Look at the times.
It's paranoia.
Yeah.
Paranoia.
No, it's the
is the
Usos.
life of many an operant. Yours could be next.
Perhaps he's a tourist.
Don't be so naive. all sorts of bad types around these days. Bazaar isn't what it was.
I used to give him what for whenever he made eye contact, but he was unmoved. Very suspicious.
He is creeping, keeping watch on behalf of Polaris knows who, monitoring our ways. He's spying our comings and goings. Carmuna will tell you all about your nice boy if you go find out why.
Oh boy. Can't be having with unspecified peeping. I'll go find out what he's up to.
Careful, Menina. Don't mention Carmuna. Go through that gate just south of here and keep going down. You'll get to him.
Okay. Gate just south of here, so I guess this one.
The gate is bound to the pole by a thin steel chain. The gap between leaves little room for passage.
Inspect the chain.
Rust speckles your fingertips. A system compromised at the subatomic level.
Open the gate.
You push the gate. The metal creaks, but it doesn't move. It's held fast by a rusty chain.
Can I do something about that chain?
We're
I
gonna
got
need
tools.
Tools for this one.
But I have tools. Oh, watch the rainfall. Hey, my delirium got lowered. Is this lady following me? Okay, she's just kind of chilling. Can I utilize tools for anything? Or skill limit, exert skill, empty, operant toolkit?
The gate is bound to the
I think I know what I have to do. Oh, but there's a world. Okay, I don't have proper tools. Oh, these are equipped already. Blast. Well, I don't have the kind of tools I need for this. I'm going to have to figure that out. If it wasn't already almost 2 hours into this demo. Clearly, this is a beefy one. Obviously, plenty of intrigue. Plenty of interesting things to do. People to talk to. Yeah, you know. Got other demos to play, other games to do. But Zero Parades for Dead Spies is a game that is definitely going to be keeping my eye on. I love the espionage stuff. I love the slow burn of a story. You know what I mean? The reveal, the mysteries. So yeah, definitely going to keep an eye on this. If you like what you see, you need to wishlist this bad boy on Steam. It is coming out relatively soon, I believe. I checked the store page, 2026. I don't think it has a hard release date yet, but it's coming this year. So again, if you like this video, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you on the next one.